What's up, MFs? Welcome back to the Snake Pit. This is episode 106. I did this one with Jaqboiilucc and Ygstarway, man. They're members of Jaqboiilucc. So it was a good time. You know, we had a really good conversation. We talked about, you know, music and life and kind of like your pursuit in life and your dreams and doing what you love. So it was a good one. I really enjoyed it. Thank you, Jen, for being here again. So go ahead and check them out. They're on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all of that. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to them. Like and subscribe to me. Check out the merch. The merch is on thesnakepit.rattlesnakeroid.com. For those of you wondering, I don't think I'm going to make any more hoodies. So I sold out my last hoodie yesterday. It's not even hoodie. It's probably got like another month and it'll start warming up. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see y'all next time.
3, 2, 1.
All right, here we are. Episode whatever. I need to quit saying that because I don't even remember what episode we are, but we're here with Starway, right?
Yeah, sir. Ygstarway.
And Jaqboiilucc.
I think it's like 108 or some shit like that. Like you're like in 10 something, right?
106, now that I think about it. Yeah, you're going to have to talk. You're going to have to scoot up, man.
I was sitting back leaning like a troll.
So what's up, guys? How y'all feeling?
We good.
What you been up to, man?
Man, just
How's life?
working, all these shows and all that shit. You already know.
Yeah.
I be seeing you at us, so like, you know, just running the game with everything that I need. You know what I mean? Making sure my whole unit's taken care of, and it's a fucking handful, bro. But other than that, I just been chilling.
Jaqboiilucc, right?
Jaqboiilucc, yeah.
How's that going?
Man, it's successful, man. Like, I guess it's on the run. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For real. We're getting respect now. Like, people noticing us, and I couldn't ask for anything more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we did one way back when, right? I think we did on this side. I don't remember. But
yeah.
now it's way better. We sound better.
Yeah.
You know, so it's gonna be fun. I don't think you were here for that one. You all right over there?
Yes, sir. I'm feeling good. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, man. Just making sure you're good.
Faces sometimes that are confusing, but this man he's there.
I was looking for you on Friday. I didn't see you. Was that this Friday? Past Friday?
Yeah, he was caught up.
Well, I mean,
not really. I was just chilling with the family, like. But like I'm not the type dude to like put my business out like that. Like I'm like a ghost on some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like you see me when you see me, you don't. Like I'm not like, if I make a promise to be there, I promise you I'll be there. But I'm like, I can't 100% guarantee I can be there every time though.
You gonna be out there tomorrow? I think that's
yeah, he gotta be there.
I'm in the place.
Yeah. Protocol.
You're doing the
Mr. Coop show.
Is it what is that? I was trying to ask
you. You don't know who Mr. Coop is?
No, me and Mills were talking about it yesterday, but he doesn't even know. Like, it's like an open mic or some shit.
Oh, you're talking about the whole concept of the show.
Yeah.
Mr. Coop is doing like he's headlining the show because he's like an OG to the city, bro. Like that man had like the hottest track in the city. Like
Let me hit the weed.
Rappers were even in this bitch. Like that was like in like the '90s. So like he's headlining the show, and all the artists that are in it, he's gonna be basically the judge of like the open mic contest, and whoever wins takes home $100. And basically the bragging rights of saying like Mr. Coop. Man.
Hell yeah.
Cause that's the OG, bro. Like, I swear to God.
So yeah, go ahead and explain to like us people who don't know, cause even Mills was kind of yeah. Go ahead and explain that.
Bro, like I swear when he had a hit song in the city, I was like the size of my backpack coming out of like 2nd grade probably. You know what I mean? Okay. I would come out and I heard on the radio, like they would be playing on the local radio down here, like all throughout Texas really. Like he had all the way to Houston that was playing on the radio, but it was a song that was the hit song, his big hit song, it was like, shake this sugar off your honey bun.
That's exactly what he said.
That's what they were saying yesterday.
Bro, I'm telling you, I was listening to that song when I was like, and I thought he was the shit, because he was the only rapper in the city, bro. Nobody was doing that shit. You know what I mean? He was riding through Parkway in a lowrider, looking at a whip and all that shit. So he like, I remember when his little impact, bro, and he went all the way to Houston to meet like Lil Flip and like all these big Houston rappers. He was on stage with like Lil Kiki and shit back in the day.
Oh,
like,
so he was doing it, huh?
Yeah, so he was like, if we have a Buddy Holly of rap, and as far as like Lovey goes, he's like the closest thing to like being like you know what I mean? He got closest to anything. Yeah.
Yeah, Previs calls him the godfather of West Texas rap.
Yeah, he really is. Like he's farther than anybody.
Does that make you more nervous, or are you gonna make you a little bit more?
Nah, that inspires me. Man. I'm trying to step on that bitch, bro. I'm trying to take that hoe home.
So what is that? What is like an open mic? What do you do? You just perform like?
They're just gonna, you just do your set like usually, but like basically at the end of it all, people are gonna get to pick who they like the most. Like they're gonna let the crowd vote, and they're gonna let Mr. Coop vote. But I'm guessing that his vote is gonna influence probably like.
Yeah. Okay. I was just trying to. I'm fucking Mills. He runs that shit, and he didn't even know. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
So it's like kind of with the crowd and Mr. Coop together, I guess.
That'd be cool, man.
Whoever wins, wins. But I got some like competition out there. I got WAP and Courtney on the show and fucking YW and Aquan. Like, you know what I mean? So it's
that's good though.
It's not gonna be easy, but
yeah, fuck yeah, you need
take
that.
that hoe home.
Hell yes. Put us on Instagram over there.
Yeah.
So how's everything been since we last talked, man? Everything going good?
Yeah,
Smooth?
going good, man. I'm learning so much, like as far as like doing all this CEO type shit. You know what I mean? Like I've learned so much, and just that's barely all I needed. You know what I mean? That's just like a little portion of it. I'm just cracking like as far, you know what I mean, a little bit further every time. So it's really going good though. Like really, it's been a good experience. It's like I'm matured a lot from it and learned my mistakes and shit like that, or I was making back then and shit. Like I learned from them. I'm kind of just been growing and trying to make the right decisions as far as like all my artists before me. You know what I mean? Because that's one thing I've been having to teach myself is like I gotta like focus on all these. You know what I mean? All these projects I got with all them and shit. So
how many artists are there?
The guy Star, SK, and Zavo. So there's 3. And OG Youngin, but he's in jail.
Oh,
so,
damn.
Yeah, so I got 4.
Free the Youngin.
Yeah, free OG Youngin. But we campaigning him till he gets out.
Straight up.
God.
Free the Youngin.
So what about you, Starway, man? Tell me about you. So
What you want to know?
let me hear your story, man. Where you come from?
I'm from Louisiana.
How long did you live there?
All my life, really. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
How old were you when you came over here?
I was 18.
Yeah, it's not
I came in January 2020.
not long.
Damn, fresh.
Yeah. But I just started moving out the house like late December.
Okay. So, what part of Louisiana are you from?
I'm from. It's it's central Louisiana. It's the city called Alexandria. But then I went down over to Baton Rouge whatnot. But I just been back and forth. But I'm wildly known in Louisiana. Like you can like Google me, bro.
He like
Really?
little Boosie,
Like,
little Boosie, the little Boosie.
Nice. You for your music?
Yeah.
Okay. So how long you been doing that?
I've been doing this shit for like what's this month?
Way before Jaqboiilucc. He's been on this shit.
It'll be like 2 years and some months now.
Yeah, he's been on it.
Yeah.
So, but I like asking. So, what's like your earliest memory of like rapping or doing music?
My earliest memory, it really didn't start till a little bit later in life. I was like 16, maybe. I had a fucking laptop and some fucking iPhone headphones, bro. I swear to God, I made the hardest song ever. Like, it was bullshit. It's quality now that I listen to it now and listen to all the other songs that I made because I made some pretty nice sounding songs. But nah, I was like, bro, that shit was the shit. I was like, yeah, I was going to school. Y'all hear my shit. Like, I put it on Facebook and tagged like my whole fucking friend list.
That's how you do it, man. Just
And
put
like
your shit out there.
the city was sharing the fuck out there, bitch. I was surprised. I was like, oh yeah, they fucking with it. I know what to do with it now.
Hell yeah. So did you just grow up around music, or what made you want to do it?
Really, I grew up just listening to music.
Okay.
And like I have like uncles and shit that been like bands and shit. They could have went to college, did all type of shit.
This man loves Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but that nigga the truth.
No, he loves.
I like
that
Michael
nigga the
Jackson.
truth.
Yeah.
We were listening to him last night.
Yeah, I'm on a Janet Jackson kick
nigga,
right now.
What nigga you know that ain't gay can get on the stage and sing and make your bitch pass out?
Prince is the only one.
No, pass out by the tens.
But he's the closest thing to
By the
gay
tens.
without being gay. So,
Nah, he was nowhere near. He was nowhere near.
I fuck with Michael Jackson.
telling you, man.
I love
Michael Jackson, bro.
He's rock, the biggest influence upon music.
Bro, Michael Jackson had more bitches than the labor floor at the hospital, dog.
I'm not
I'm
saying
telling
that.
you,
I'm
man.
saying
He was nowhere near gay.
He was just a
dog.
little feminine.
It was just his style.
Yeah, that's
you didn't
what I
understand the
like. I
style.
like
It's like
feminine.
it's like with niggas Young Thug.
Yeah, oh God, he was just like.
Man, you don't understand the style. It's a different
I
type of
fuck with
way.
Young Thug too.
I think he was just the person that was hard for me to understand because he's
Wasn't he like? Did you ever hear that? Like he was like not cash. Was it like he was like a child really in a man's body?
like he was a
He
constant little
what the
kid.
fuck was is it like his testosterone was like cut off when he was
like
young?
fucked his head up, putting him into the industry so young and shit,
Yeah.
like fucking putting so much
So
pressure on him and shit.
That's probably why he was all weird and hanging out with kids and shit because he was like a kid in his head.
Yeah, that's literally how
Yeah.
it's like.
So, yeah.
You want to come to Neverland? And
That's how that Michael Jackson shit was. It's like a Peter Pan effect.
Exactly,
Yeah,
Peter Pan, bro.
yeah.
He thought that was his like biggest influence. Peter
It's like you get used to doing so much and having so much fucking fun, you don't ever want to grow up and quit the shit.
Hell yeah.
No matter how stressful the music shit brings.
Who's to say that nigga wasn't wrong though? Like
Yeah.
when we should be like more childish at times when we're adults, when we be taking shit so serious in life. Everybody just want to be uptight, like had their slacks on and shit.
I think that's a hard thing for me to like do, is just to relax and enjoy it. I'm trying to relax and enjoy everything, you know. It's just gonna work out.
Yeah, right. It comes in time, right?
Yeah. I mean, you gotta be serious sometimes, but
definitely. I learned that. That's one thing this year I learned a lot of, is like times you gotta step your foot down and be a fucking boss, bro. But there's times where it's just like, just let go, bro. You know what I mean? Let go. You ain't gotta worry about what people think about you or the image that you put out, because you already cool. You know what I mean? So there's every time you want to be childish or something, you want to like, you know what I mean? You feel like you laughing too hard, or like, nah, it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Right? Because there's people that claim I'm weird as fuck. They be like, oh, I don't know, that boy looks weird. Definitely niggas in the hood, they be like, I don't know, this boy weird. You know what I mean? It's I'm a hard vibe for him to catch on to, so I'm used to people calling me
weird. They seen you in a wheelchair riding around the fucking culture lounge.
Handicapped, Christian retarded, man. I was handicapped, Christian retarded.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you missed it, man.
The whole show, I was riding around there.
I saw the picture on Instagram.
He took it away from Mills. Mills needed it, and he was over there riding around having fun.
Mills was running Nah, he knows that. Shout out to Ezra.
So how do you deal with you are the boss of Jug the Mafia. You handle all of that.
I'm not really the boss. I mean like.
Well, the CEO, right? You said.
CEO,
so that's kind of like the boss. How do you deal with
the direction of everything?
How do you deal with stressful things? How do you like maintain who you are and who Jug is in the like hard times?
Really, bro, I try to like just find time to like meditate when I can, and just kind of like get like, cause I was telling him earlier, like it's like a whole process behind things. Like it comes so ahead of time. Like I'll think of something like 5 months ahead of things, and then I'll like put the idea out. I'll say the shit. You know what I mean? I'll put the idea to existence and say it, and then everything just works out from that point. But it kind of like is a whole process of just like, you know what I mean? Me thinking about it and then fucking putting it to, you know what I mean? I put it to existence after saying it. You know what I mean? But really, it's just like, I don't know. It's been good just trying to get everybody in the right direction. This nigga's already established, so he already knew what he was doing. He's the one I gotta worry about the less, you know what I mean? But everybody else is just trying to develop them as artists and shit, you know what I mean? Get them on the right path of like.
So how did y'all link up and shit? How'd y'all get together?
Through God.
Might as well say it. Might as well say it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't really know. I guess Instagram is like a bitch, you know what I mean? Like Instagram's crazy how it connects people.
And like we didn't know each other from fucking Jake the John. We didn't know each other at all whatsoever at one point.
Yeah.
And like we've gotten so motherfucking tight like this. Like I've gotten on his ass about crazy shit. He's gotten about my ass about crazy shit. We ain't throw no fucking fists. We just looking at each other angry like.
Yeah, we've been through the trenches together. And
like trap
and going through it
real
together.
Talk.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Hell yeah.
But it's crazy. We just met through
other.
Instagram basically. You know what I mean? Like just kind of like he was scamming through my page. I was scanning through his page and kind of like just. I guess it just worked out.
We fuck around, linked at the studio shit. I heard some of his shit. I'm like, ooh, I'm fucking with that. He hard.
I told this boy, like, I want to help you.
And then,
get the shit going, bro.
And he heard some of my shit and he's like, oh yeah, I'm fucking with that. You know what you're doing.
Star's a star, bro. He's like definitely gonna be. Like,
you opened up the 806 versus everybody.
Yes,
how was that? Tell us about that.
It felt lovely.
It was great. Was that your first time?
It was great.
Have you performed before?
Yeah, I performed all over.
How many states you been to performing this shit?
Like I can't count.
Then like 15 some shit, like 20 some shit.
Shit! Damn.
Hell yeah, I didn't open up for some major artists.
Yeah.
Like, damn. Okay, so you are like.
Yeah, like the last major artist I opened was Yellow Beezy at his fucking album release party.
Oh God, like Star is like already like been established and getting to know people.
We were supposed to go to All Star Weekend, but some shit happened. I ain't even gonna put that
in Atlanta.
Yeah,
okay.
I ain't gonna say what happened.
I ain't gonna
say what happened with bro, but me and some shit happened with my girl. I had to say nah.
He's already had A&Rs on his ass though, trying to like.
And then I was supposed to go. Then I was supposed to perform last Saturday, but I had some stupid shit going on with my girl again. I had to perform in Houston with Pusha Ice at V-Live.
He just really ain't, you know what I mean? He just been had his head up his ass there, and life been hitting both of us pretty much on God. But yeah, he got opportunity and shit. He already know a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's been doing music
it sounds like it.
And shit, bro. Yeah, for real. He's my most solidified artist already. You know what I mean? He's already credited and shit.
Well, that's good. You got somebody like that on your team.
He already got songs out. He already got like all his whole image, followers on Instagram. You know what I mean?
So what is like your kind of motivation? Like what's your message in your music? Do you just give it? You just do whatever? Do you have like an idea, or you talk about whatever?
Like I want to be like that voice for the ones that feel like they're stuck where they're at. Cause it's a whole lot of people that's like that, and I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna admit it. I was like that for a long.
A lot of people are like that, like you're saying. A lot of people.
Not even just stuck where I'm at as far as location wise, financial wise, any type of those problems. Just like mentally wise.
Yeah. I can smoke this thing, right?
Yeah, you can.
He's ahead of his time though. He really is. Like he's like.
And you get in life, like you get at times where you feel like you're just stuck in this fucking box and you can't get out, and it's like locked on you. And the whole world just walking around. They know what's going on. They're not acknowledging the fact of what the fuck you got going on, no matter how much love you got for them, no matter how much you care for them. It's like they're on some fuck you type shit. And I know it's a whole lot of people like that because I'm one of them. And I've seen similar situations, and I'm like, nah.
So he makes music for like them.
I feel like I get like that though. Like you're saying though, it's like I'm on my own shit because I can't deal with you right now. You know?
But not on a depressionist type.
No, I get it. It's like you're in your own lane. I'm sorry, I can't worry about.
I can't really describe it. For one, because
go listen to his music.
Because for one, I'm high as fuck. But for two, yeah, I could just say the music speaks for itself.
The thing about Star music is that he bring like this whole energy like I'm not used to it. Like hearing Lubbock artists, like he's kind of like got like that Baton Rouge like attitude to it. It's just a whole attitude they carry themselves down there. Like it's more aggressive and shit. There's more of like hostility going on in the places he's from in Louisiana and shit. So he kind of got like this angry approach to it, but in like a bright way on his music.
I wouldn't. No,
it's not angry.
I wouldn't per se. I wouldn't per se angry, but
aggressive.
Yeah, not aggressive, but assertive.
Assertive, yeah, because he's more he like.
That's just the attitude down there.
Yeah.
It's almost like screaming, but he's not screaming. He's like in a calmest way of like.
That's sometimes.
No, but just like that's just like what I get off of his energy most of the time. Even when he's singing, bro. Like
for the most part, it's like out there. It's either. You have to be real attentive for one. Like if you're not attentive, you're more than likely to get shot, robbed, or some stupid shit like that. It doesn't matter who you are, where the fuck you at, where you from, who you know, who you kin to. No, none of that shit, bro. It's like everywhere.
Damn.
In my hometown, since fucking like February 2nd, I was leaving. So a person has died every fucking day. 2 kids that fucking went missing 2 weeks ago. They just found them in the fucking woods, burnt to death, bro.
Yeah, they said like Baton Rouge had like 73 bodies right now. This year.
We gotta hear. I can't hear you. What'd you say?
They said Baton Rouge. I was watching some shit about like how they had 73 murders in 1 year already, like since the beginning of the year. So like Louisiana, the whole section right there is going crazy right now.
If you don't mind me asking, is this why you got out of here? Why you got out of there? And you're over here now?
That's why he don't want to go back.
Nah, the reason why I came out here, I was having a son for one. I know I couldn't bring him into that type of environment. I didn't want to raise him up and have that type of influence on him because daddy can't be around 100% of the time. When you get off the school bus and when you get on the school bus and go to school, I don't know what my son doing. I don't know who he's talking to. I don't know who he's associating with.
It's a lot of trust you put somewhere.
Right.
Damn. How old you get?
Who, me?
No, your kid.
Oh, my kid is 6 months.
Oh, damn,
it's
baby.
A month younger than mine.
Yeah. You got a baby too? I didn't even know that.
I got a little girl.
What's that like, man? Listen, I like talking about fatherhood with people, man. Fuck.
It's crazy.
It's a rocky road, ain't it?
It's a rocky road, and it'll make you right, man. Get you.
It'll humble the fuck out of you, dog.
Humble the fuck out of you, man. Definitely with a little.
It'll scare you too.
Yeah, this shit crazy.
Is that your only kid?
Yeah, this is my first kid.
Fuck.
I made it all the way to 23 without him. You know what I mean? And then I was almost to the point where I was like, I ain't gonna have kids. Shit, I don't think this shit happening. I just, you know what I mean, been in so many, like, you know what I mean, circumstances where I'm like, I should have done had a kid by now. But then it just finally happened, you know what I mean? So
is that like a big motivator for both of y'all for what y'all do?
Oh, God, bro, I'm trying to get my daughter in college off this shit. Like,
hell yeah.
I'm not, like, in this music shit just to, like, do, like, just to have fun or be a hobby. Like, it's cool for all the people that do that shit. Like, people that, like, just do it to have fun, don't have, like, big, like, but I'm like, man, hell no, I'm trying to. My daughter's gonna be like, my dad's a rock star or some shit. You know?
Real shit.
For real. And she gonna benefit off all this shit.
So your kid lives here?
Yeah.
Nice.
He just had it.
I was literally finna bring him with him.
Yeah, he had him in his arms when I pulled him.
But then his crazy ass mama came and said, "Wait, my baby." All right, you can have him.
Baby mama's crazy. That's the thing about having a baby is a baby mama.
But I love her to death. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a spiritual bond that you have with those women forever. After you have a kid, it's just like
It was
they'll irk your
but for me,
nerves,
for me personally, it was like that before the kid. I swear to God, it was like that the first day I met her.
I tell my girl this, bro. Like there was like a whole 6 months she went missing, bro. And there's like I like felt in my gut like I missed her so much that I knew that I was gonna have a kid with her before I ever had a kid. That's how much I missed her, and I didn't even know why because I barely had met her and shit. And then she went missing like out of my life. Like I known her for like a month, and then she went missing for like 6, and I'm like, why do I miss this bitch like that? Like this bitch really like it fucked me up in my life.
And that's crazy. That's crazy.
And I was like, I probably
Are you laughing? What are you laughing at?
No, just what he said.
it's crazy. Huh? It's like in my gut
Because he said bitch.
She knows how it is. Like
it's fine.
shout out my baby, shout out my bitch.
Hey, that's crazy as fuck because they bring me back to a time like it was 2019. My girl had just graduated from high school. She moved out here to Lubbock. I was still in Louisiana, and like, bro, that's when I had signed my first deal with Sony. I hit the road immediately. We was talking, but like the conversation, it started getting shorter and shorter, and I had some type of feeling that like she was doing something that she had no business doing whatsoever, and I like couldn't pinpoint it because I had no proof of it. But like the energy, like when you fucking with somebody, you got some that type of love from like you that energy will tell you what the fuck going on.
It's a universal feeling,
and like
and
like that shit like broke me down to the fucking core, bro. And that's really like lit my fire on that music shit. Like every time I go through some shit like that would lights my fucking fire. Like you can ask this nigga like when I'm going through some shit, bro, I call this nigga, I'd be like, bro, let's book a session right fucking now. I want to go in right fucking now, no breaks.
I'd be like, goddamn, bro, you gotta let me know a day ahead of time.
Where are y'all recording at?
I've been at like everywhere really lately, kind of just, but mainly at Brownberg. You know what I mean? Mainly over there with Ezra and all them, cause those are like my family basically.
Bro.
I've grown.
You can put me in that charger right there if that's cool. My phone for
I've grown accustomed to like getting family like with all them.
Is it plugged in? Yeah, you good then?
It's like my people. I'm the only person that works at Brownberg that don't get paid.
You're there a lot though?
No, that's how much I'm there. Like I'll be like,
I was sorry, I was thinking about something else.
Like I've pretty much been at Brownberg since before they were ever like in the studio place they're at now. They were like working in like these little cubicle like office room place like when they first started and shit. So I was like one of the first people that was really like recording music over there with them. I kind of just stuck to like being around them and shit. Kind of grew up the vibe. I like Tone, I like Duke, all them people over there are like family to me.
I need to go check that place out. I've never been.
Bro, it's vibe. You can come over to the studio session, bro.
I'm gonna go get on there.
Like when we have Jug the Mafia studio sessions, bro, they'll be like.
I got a session in a few minutes. I finna go drop some.
They'll be like
shit.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Nice.
There'll be like 5 niggas in there though. There'll be niggas shooting dice in the corners, niggas over here fucking rolling blunts, arguing, and a nigga over here trying to record music at the same time, like a barbecue. And niggas
I can't be around dice. I'll lose all my goddamn money.
Oh, bro, these niggas are addicted.
I can be around dice. I ain't gonna lie. I'm the one that's collecting everything.
They're all addicted to it. Zavo and all them, all my artists, they're all like rolling.
But then, like, but when I'm in the studio, I ask him, I'm not finna say a word.
Do you write your lyrics?
Nope.
No.
Not finna be on my phone. I'm in the studio.
Sometimes he does.
I ain't gonna lie. It was this little thing I was going through at a time, and I wrote a couple songs on this nigga couch.
Yeah,
like
I know this nigga like that.
I swear to God, and that's it.
But he goes in freestyle.
Other than that, I just go in there. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm. Do you write your shit?
Oh yeah, like I say like 80% of my shit I write. You know what I mean? Because I just always been like a music writer. I love writing music. Like
writing is like it's almost like therapeutic. I like writing.
Bro, I could write a song for like Adam Levine or for.
I don't even fucking try to write like
I just write country music.
Anything in here.
Any of that shit.
But like for a long time though, like before that music shit, like I was into like literacy and writing.
Yeah. It's
like I used to do some poetry type shit. Like
yeah.
I got like all that shit stuck in my head. Like if you ask me to do this shit, I could fucking do this shit. Like
that's how
shit just stuck up.
I did academic contests like that.
And
shit
like when I go to fucking making music and shit, it's just like my whole vocabulary just spreads out right in front of me, and I'm like, okay, it's like playing Scrabble, but with words. I can pick this word, I can pick this word, I can pick.
He is very clever though.
Do this.
He's clever as fuck when it comes to that shit.
Like my wordplay is off the wall.
And he's young as fuck.
And I ain't even going, and I'm not even the type to brag.
Yeah.
Is there any like practice for that, or it just comes naturally to you?
I just do it.
It comes with time too.
You just come and do it, man. I need to check y'all's.
The longer you're in the studio, the more time you spend in the studio, the more better you're gonna get. That's what
it's a lot of practice, right?
Like I've been in the studio, like I've been recording music for a long time now.
I ain't dropped music in a year and a half because I've just been working on my craft, trying to become a better like overall artist. So when I drop again, people are gonna be like, "Oh shit, they don't even realize."
I took a 2-year break.
Bro, yeah, when I come back, like, I'm gonna blow people's mind.
I'm gonna come back in like Michael Jordan.
They're gonna have to put me on the top 10 list every time, man. Like, I got 17 this year, but they're gonna have to put me on top 10 after this year.
What's his name's?
On the 806.
Yeah, that one. Good. Sorry, I drew a blank again.
See, I had my dad's friends telling me shit about it. I seen this blog site talking about top rappers on it, and I seen you pop up on it. Bitch. I'm like, damn, that shit.
Who was number one?
Stunt.
Okay.
This nigga got more followers on Instagram than Stunt.
How many you got?
I got 10.
Damn, you got fucking. You're like, you said you signed with Sony and shit.
Yeah,
this is a true story.
I did it
No
in
cap.
2019.
I seen proofs behind all this shit. This is true
Damn,
story.
that's crazy.
But he's better off independent and doing this shit with
Like,
what we doing. I'm just pretty much.
I didn't give a fuck. Like, it ain't the fact that I didn't know the business of the game because I did all my studying beforehand. Like, I did all my research before I even put my mouth to the microphone. I promise you. It's just the fact that like I didn't give a fuck at that time. Like my first advance, I ran straight through this shit. I put the shit. I even said the shit in the song. Like, you can go on my Facebook page and just see me doing stupid shit with fucking money, like doing all the time. Like, but that shit is nothing to me.
Hey, can you scoot up on the mic a little bit?
Yeah.
Like, my bad, I can't hear you.
I was saying though, like you can go on my Facebook and see I was doing like all type of stupid shit with money, but like now I wanted to get through that phase and realize like that type of materialistic shit is nothing to me.
Damn.
It makes me feel honored that like he feels like he trusts me enough to like help him do his shit. You know what I mean? Because he's already like an artist that's like established and some like to the industry. I guess worth $1 to them. For whatever reasons they want.
And I'm not the type I'm not the type to go hang my nuts on nobody, but like I can and I'm gonna be dead honest with you. I could have did this shit a long time ago. But it's just the fact that when you meet certain people and you listen to certain shit they tell you, you get a different type of message, you want to take a different type of approach. And those type of people you want to follow in life.
Yeah.
Don't matter how big they are, who they know, who they kin to, where they from.
And he's got to know me enough to know that I'm doing this shit for like humble reasons that like I really want to like, you know what I mean, help these niggas grow and like literally see these niggas win. So I think like that overall just like kind of built the bridge between us all to where like he trusted me enough to like help manage him and help. So get him going.
You want to see them grow and you want to see them win.
I want to see them before.
So how are you gonna make that happen? What are you doing to
I've been booking
ensure that
them on
happens?
Shows. I've been fucking keeping them in the
just
studio.
managing them and doing what you gotta do.
Yeah, keeping them in the studio and trying to get like I can only make them work as much as they want to work though. That's the thing I'm figuring out about it. It's like I can't push them like I push myself. Like I can't like so there's times where they're lacking on work and they're not doing what they supposed to or they're out of town and like SK has been in New Mexico for a couple months now and shit like but if they want to do all that shit that's on their own like that's you know what I mean that's on them but everything I need to do on my behalf I've been doing pretty much just like if y'all got an idea for a video y'all let me know ahead of time give me a week. And I'll set up shit and I'll get the money together and I'll get that shit set, you know what I mean? Or if y'all want studio time, let me know days ahead of time so I can like not just be all like, you know what I mean? Because I already got so much shit going on every fucking day that I gotta do as far as Jug the Mafia goes. As far as Jug the Mafia goes by itself, not to be like not only that but my daughter and all that shit too, bro.
Yeah, it's a personal life cutoff that has to come in
so
too.
I'm like, as long as everybody like gives me a heads up on what they trying to do, I make that shit happen for them. Like, and that's I feel like the main thing that.
That's why I respect like people like guys around my age who have kids. Like they do like. They're trying to make something. No, I have no kids. No, yeah. I'm saying like they got kids, so that's like priority number one, right?
Yeah.
And then you got your music, and then you got maybe yourself. Like it's like, and then you come on the podcast. Like I appreciate the fuck out of people who make time to come and do this because it's like fuck, that's a lot of time you could be doing other things, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So I gotta be tip top Magoo. I gotta be making sure shit's on.
This is like the fun shit out of it though. This is like everything else is like office work, like desk work and shit for me, bro. Like I'm tired of like. Sitting and looking at my fucking phone constantly off of everything I gotta do, but like
that's how I feel too, dude.
So coming over here is just like a relaxed moment for me, and I feel like it benefits like people like Star because nobody really knows Star, nobody knows shit about Star. They just know what they think they know about Star. You know what I mean?
And I ain't gonna lie, like you say, it's like you say, it's a fun thing. But for me, it's a fun thing to me also, but I take it more serious. I feel like in every aspect I'm building.
Yeah.
That's back what I said. I'm trying to have fun while I'm being serious. It's a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
But
And I'm stressed out while having fun. It's like it makes no sense. But it's
who
like,
you telling?
I'm stressed the fuck out. Like partying hard, like just enjoying the moment. Enjoying the moment, but knowing that like I took on a lot. Like when I started Jug the Mafia, like I didn't realize how much it was gonna. Like I'm really trying to be the first like. like I'll be the first like 20-something-year-old independent record label owner in this part of Texas or this part of America maybe. You know what I mean? Like they don't come that young, bro. There ain't nobody trying to do it like that. Everybody's trying to work on their own fucking careers and shit right now at 23 or 22. Everybody's trying to do their solo shit, and I'm like literally taking a big fucking stretch trying to make this shit happen. You know what I mean? I got a lot of sacrifice too. I'm sacrificing a lot. Got a lot on the line over this shit. So
whole lot.
So like I was like, there ain't no plan B. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of people that got plan Bs. They work 9 to 5s and all that shit. Like there ain't no plan B in this shit. Like I gotta make money out this shit. I gotta make shit happen. You know what I mean? So that's how I've been taking it. Like literally with them and me. Like every single day, it gotta be nonstop. 12 hours of work. 12 hours of work. Whether it comes to me working on me or them or whatever. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So it's like literally that.
That's what I try to like. I think people should do that more. Like, if you want to like really try to do something, I think you should put your back against the wall and just see what you're made of.
Yeah,
and go after it.
That's why I'll be wondering like if people like got that mindset sometimes. Like, but it's hard to have that mindset because life and shit don't allow you to just be like that. That's why I say I take a lot of sacrifice being like that. Like, there's a lot of things I sacrifice just to have the free time to do that every day, to where I don't have to like, you know what I mean? Not to get into detail or anything, but like, it's just like, you know what I mean? To not work a 9 to 5 is its own fucking subject of its own, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, I mean.
So there's sacrifices all to it, like, and I got a lot.
That's why I sit across people who have a lot to deal with, and there's probably people listening who don't have all that. Yeah. So like, why not fucking do it if you have?
Go full ass in.
Get off the fucking video games and go do it, man.
If you believe in yourself and you really want to make this shit happen, nobody that is out there in the industry that's made it has got there easily. Like it ain't like that. Don't work like that. It don't just get handed to you.
Hell yeah! If you wanna get there, if you really wanna do that shit, stop talking.
I'm like 5%. I'm like 5% there, and I feel like I'm ahead of a lot of other of my peers and shit. You know what I mean? So like that goes to show there's so much work to get done.
I feel like I ain't even there yet.
Yeah, bro, we got a lot to grow. I know it's all within time though. Like 5 years from now, I feel like shit will be like a lot better than it is now. Just time, man.
That's how I feel. About 5 years. That's a lot of patience, man. That's a lot of just doing what you got to do.
I wanna have all my legal paperwork by then behind the label and everything. You know what I mean? Because that's going to take a whole thousands and thousands of dollars to establish.
I'm starting to like...
But I'm literally full ass going in for it. Like paperwork, I want to be established record label. Because right now, legally, I'm just like a management, basically a management company. Which is why it's Jaqboiilucc Worldwide, MGMT. It's management. I'm managing all of them legally. But I'm trying to get I'm learning more and more about the legal backing of it all.
Fuck yeah, dude. A couple weeks ago, I went to go open up a checking account for the Snake Pit.
Yeah, dude.
So, and then she was just telling me about all the paperwork and all the legal, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
She's like, you don't got to do it now, but if you want to do what you want to do for sure, like, this is what you got to go through. I'm like, oh, fuck.
That's the same shit I was looking at. I'm like,
it's crazy.
Like, bro, there's so much thousands of dollars I got to invest to even, like, get the license to have shit go the way I, you know what I mean? All that shit. And there's so much I have to know about my job, period. It's like the role I play in their fucking, you know what I mean, careers and shit.
But that's what like makes or breaks you, I think. Bad business would kill you, man.
But I don't know anybody else in town that's my age that's literally like already working at having a record label. Like it's gonna be one of the first independent hip hop record labels to ever come out of West Texas. Definitely from a 23-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep on pushing that shit. Like Jaqboiilucc is like my life. Like I dedicate so much in that blood, sweat, and tears and this shit. So
when's your birthday?
April the 4th, man. My birthday coming up.
So you're barely about to be 24?
Yeah, I'm having a birthday party everything, so we're gonna be turned.
Where at?
At the Culture Lounge.
For real?
Yeah, on the 3rd.
I'm about to be there.
It's lit, yeah. My birthday's on Easter this year.
That's 2 weeks, huh?
Yeah. 24, man. Goddamn, I can't believe I made it there. You hear me? This nigga's gonna be rocking fucking VVS diamonds and shit by the time he's 24. God, we gonna have them Lamborghinis.
I was telling Mills, I want some diamonds.
Yeah, bro.
I really do.
I think you look like a tennis bracelet would look fly. You know what I'm saying? You know what
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, a tennis bracelet, like. All right,
but I also want like a diamond, like.
Yeah, but not like a choker, not like the ones. Not like a whopper.
Like an 18-inch.
Yeah, you need just like a little chain with like a nice ass iced out medallion on that bitch of some sort.
I like that.
Get the snake pit logo. Like,
I like silver too, man. I don't really like gold. I'm not a fan of gold.
Gold has to. You have to have a certain like skin complexion. I feel like, or you have to have like.
Yeah, you definitely can't
whack.
my skin complexion wearing gold. I don't think it looks good on this.
You put enough money in my pocket, I'm getting golds all on the top and on the bottom. I swear to God, I'm gonna have all golds.
I'll say this, man. I like I want a bottom.
I want all of them. I want like 8 on top, 8 on bottom. Like I'll get them hoes permanent if somebody allow that shit happen.
Like that'd be cool.
I'm dead ass. Like I'm full ass with this. My face. I'm about to get face tatted. All that shit. Get the face tat, huh? When'd you get your face tat? Like 16?
Did it hurt? How bad did it hurt?
I laughed the whole time.
No.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah,
You think I'm lying?
how long you had them hoes, though?
I got it with my How
long you had them hoes on your face?
I say like a year, not even a year. It's like going on 2 years.
Yeah,
now.
since he was like 16.
So do you have a teardrop?
No,
It's
a spade.
Oh, okay.
It's a spade because my name is Ace.
Ace. Yeah, that's his like.
That's your government name?
No,
That's his like what he went by.
another alias.
Well, so where did you get Starway from?
It came from Trap Star Ace. That was my former name. And Trap Star Ace, originally came from my city. I classify that as a trap because it ain't nothing but bullets and handcuffs out there for you. So that
Damn,
it's like you're really just trapped out there.
You want a cigarette, Jay?
You got to be some type of star. Whether you're an actor, whether you're a rapper, whether you're you're an athlete, trap star, put it together.
He's definitely a star. But there's times where I be wondering if he like a supernova of some sort. And then, like he's like a very big impact.
And I went to Starway because I feel like I broke out of the trap somehow, some way. Not saying that I made it yet, but I have the mindset. But the mindset to put me in the shoes of someone that's already there.
Yeah.
Not saying the fancy cars, the fancy clothes, the bitches, none of that shit. Like I already have myself established, have everything that I need branded.
Yeah, he's very like I was saying earlier, planning shit out like for future. Like we already got shit planned out so well. Like we're visualists.
I'll say that your mentality is a lot different.
Yeah, he's a visualist. He visualizes everything he wants. And
it's probably where you need to be, where you want to go. I'll say that. It's just gonna take a little time. A lot of people don't. I don't think like the more I do this, the more I believe in luck. Yeah, it takes a little luck.
But I like everybody gets into the dream of rapping and the dream of being an artist, and they forget like the actual motive of it all. Like what they're actually supposed to be digging deep into, like the actual,
our art, like our art and everything overall too. Like,
cause they get into it and just go to making songs. This is our forget what they're actually making the songs for.
Okay.
Like this,
the actual reason behind it.
This music shit's our gravestone, bro. Like basically, like I don't give a fuck about my body after I die. Y'all can cremate me because I got this music here. It's like it's always gonna be here as long as
I've always felt.
Civilization gonna be around. I swear to God, I pay extras on iTunes so they can't take my shit off. You know what I mean? Pay extra $20 on the track on iTunes so they can. It's there forever, bro. That's my gravestone, bro. So this shit, like
I did it, bro. We gotta
remember
reiterate my verse and put it out there.
We no longer putting music out that just was like it's experimental shit that we don't buy. Like this is our heart and souls, man. A lot of the times now, like we that deep into it. You know what I mean? So that's one thing about Jug the Mafia that I say too is like everybody's like really deep into it right now.
Are you actively like searching for new members? I only ask that because like what are you looking for if you are
young acts? Like I want like teenagers, man. I want.
You don't have to specifically, and I'm gonna speak for him for this one because he may not even say it. You don't have to go hard. You don't even have to be talented. You got to be hungry.
And I gotta see the vision. You know what I mean? I gotta see that you hungry, and I gotta see that you got like your own vision, man. Because that's the main thing. Everybody in Jug the Mafia is kind of like have their own way of going about it. And Starway don't influence SK, and SK don't influence Starway. Like nobody like changes anybody's vibe. Everybody move the way they want to. Everybody's already like independent on how they want to be.
And it's not even a every man for yourself type of thing. It's a be yourself type of thing.
Yeah. So really, I want younger acts, and I want it to be worth the investment. I want them to like kind of have like a mind like him. Like
I like that what you said. I think being hungry kind of. It's almost better than being talented. It fucking speaks for itself more.
Because anybody can be born out the womb talented. That means you're good at it. If you're hungry for it, that means you have an actual goal. You have an actual dream in doing this.
I know a lot of people who are very talented that aren't that hungry.
Right.
A lot.
Like you can sing better than Michael Jackson, but if you're not hungry, you're not gonna be no better than him.
Guaranteeing that man put in the hours every fucking day until he died, probably.
There's a lot of people that I outworked that last year, 2 years ago said that I wasn't shit. Oh God, now they can't say shit. That work process has just got me so good. You know what I mean?
If you want to be honest, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to. There might be guys with better podcasts who are like episode 50, but I want to be at episode 200.
And you
know, be on 200. I don't care that you're on.
Yeah, how much people you brought in this bitch already too? That's a big impact.
It's fun. It's been fun, dude. I fucking love it.
How is your merch selling?
It's going.
I need to cop some shit.
I got some in back
I need
there.
one of them.
I want one like right now.
I'm gonna have to make some more.
How much are they?
This is 30. I don't even know if I have any more of these.
Yeah, because I would need a small.
I got a small red one. I think.
You got a small red one?
I'll let y'all know after this.
I bet.
So small red one.
I think so. I don't know what I got. I'll let you know after.
All the merchandise got afterwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like them hoes. I thought it was a very clever idea.
Yeah.
I'm about to start
Shout out to
branding my shit
Prince.
out. Yeah. Who did it?
The Paramount Prince. Have you met him? The Paramount Prince.
Paramount Prince.
Yeah. He's designed like all of the.
He local obviously.
He just moved here. He designed that. He designed the 806 vs. Everybody shit. Man, he's a good graphic designer.
Oh, so that's who Local Legends is that?
No, Local Legends made these, but he designed the logo.
Oh, so he's the dude. I need to fucking talk to that boy.
Yes, you do.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he'll design any logo for you.
That shit hard.
So he can design it, and then you give it to Local Legends, and they'll make it. So there you go.
But I mean, yeah, because I already got the vision, bro. Like I know what I want the logo to be.
Just tell him. I'll tell him for you.
Yeah, because he did that shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just want it to be with like one of these niggas running with a bag of money, just running with a bag of money with like money flying in the air out of it. You know what I mean? Like they just jug somebody. Like
He's listening. He listens to all of me. There you go, Chaba.
Oh God, like they
on
running with a bag of money, like in like they, you know what I mean? Like the money flying out the bag and them niggas just dipping. You know what I mean?
That's pretty much like what I tell him. I just tell him a general idea.
Basically, kind of like it's a basic idea, so you kind of get a jump man idea out of it.
And then he'll just do his thing.
So if he listening to this, then fuck yeah.
He's
it's a very basic. I'll send you pictures of one of these niggas. I want it to just be one of them. I don't know.
I'll send you his Instagram after this.
Yeah, oh God, for real, because that's gonna be cool as shit. Have Starway running with the bag or some shit.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, anybody but me, man. One of them niggas.
You gonna make some merch or what? That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. Because everybody's kind of asking for it right now. Definitely, like, I've gotten a lot of supporters. Like, ever since I left Go Band Gang, it's crazy because I just got, like, I don't know. Like, I guess people just started, like, respecting me more because of how much work I had to put in after that. You know what I mean? So I got a lot of support all of a sudden. Like, I'm not even used to the amount of love I get now. You know what I mean? Like, this shit's crazy.
I think we talked about that last time, but I don't know if I asked you this. How hard was it to leave?
To leave Go Band?
Was it?
It was like, because I built so much of that shit into it. Like, I put so much into it. I felt like I was, like, in Key's position. I thought I was, like, because Key wasn't around at that point, so I thought I was, like, the nigga that was supposed to, like, the way I do Jug the Mafia, my heart was in it and shit. But overall, it was, like, I'm not going to let, like, anybody hold me back from my vision because I'm intertwining with other people.
That just seems like a very tough move because he's probably like, these are my brothers, but I gotta go do my thing.
Yeah, and it's like I still love them niggas, but I've been doing my thing, and them niggas respect it now too because they see that I wasn't bullshitting about what I was gonna try to do because they were like they didn't want no new people, no new shit. I'm like, bro, I gotta go scout, I gotta go find like the next, I gotta find the next one. It's like, you know what I mean? As much as I believe in the circle of friends I got right here and shit, like I just know that like the industry is like a very diverse place, and you gotta be very like. If you want to be somebody like that's like in my position as like a CEO or like you got to be scouting right. You got to be looking in the places that nobody else is looking for. That's how I came across Star. Like Starway is like people don't know that because he's like just barely got here to Lubbock and shit. But this nigga's more established than all the artists we got here. Like our top fives don't have as much Instagram followers, don't have as much streams as him, don't have as much experience as him. Like, but people just don't realize that yet because he's kind of new. So they just don't know if like he's like. You know what I mean? If he's even real. This time I told him earlier, niggas don't even think you're real, bro.
But be cool, bro. I'm finna make some noise.
Yeah. How do you feel about like the Lubbock thing going on?
It's cool. Like for the most part, it's kind of weird.
What do you mean?
That the environment's kind of different. Like, and everybody's viewing aspect is on a whole nother range.
It's like politics and shit.
But like I'm like one of those people that can adapt to any type of situation, any type of environment. So like. I'm one of those, I can say survival of the fittest.
He's not used to the like politics shit.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Like as far as like shaking hands and being on like we rub shoulders with so much other rappers to where like you got to be like either cool with them or not cool with them or like how there's certain artists or certain people right now that kind of have like animosity.
I've noticed that the more I've gotten into it,
and they're starting to play sides towards sides.
Yeah, because I had this situation with an artist out here.
Yeah, and
like,
it was like
things were about to go sour.
It was a big like and shit like that. You know what I mean? So like he's just not used to rubbing shoulders with so much people and playing.
Cause like where I'm from, it's like once you go the wrong way about something, doing something like like just downright foul. Like,
and they're not just gonna be cool with you just because you make music too. Just you got to be like somebody he actually knows for him to want to respect you somewhat. And you got to give this nigga respect to get respect from him. He's kind of like that.
It ain't like that. It ain't like that. Once I step in the room, I swear to God, I read everybody in there.
But he's
that's a good skill to have.
And I'm really like tapped in with all the energies that surround me.
Energy. That's what it is.
And I treat you accordingly. Like, and I don't have to know you at all, but I didn't come here disrespecting you at all. I didn't say anything bad about you. Or I didn't do anything to offend you since I've been here.
But they did that to you, so it's like yeah. Fuck.
People think we're weird, bro, but it's because we're so different. Because we're so unique. Like
I don't give a fuck.
Anything people don't understand, they're gonna call it weird. That's one thing. Is like our whole culture is like that. Like they don't understand.
And the thing is, like, and I don't even see why so many people waste their time on that hater ass mentality, because when you're a hater, you're putting yourself in the shoes of someone that doesn't know. And what I mean by doesn't, like, you don't know what that person is shooting for. You don't know what the fuck finna happen the next day with that person. Yeah. You don't know how big this person finna come the next minute, and you doing all this chit chat about them, trying to bring them down, trying to tear down their image for no reason whatsoever.
I've had to like work on that. I'm not perfect or nothing, but I wouldn't say hater. I've had this like, there is like in the back of my mind like a jealousy mentality. It's like, man, I should, because I heard it like this. It was my boy Joey Diaz. He was talking about how his daughter, when they're in karate, the kid gets another belt, you're supposed to stand up and clap for him. And he was like, that's teaching you to be happy for people. And I was like, you know what? I should quit. I work on it every day. Like, I should quit comparing myself to these people and be happy for them and appreciate that they're doing things, because then that'll come back.
But that ain't no hater shit. But like me.
Well, I was just I don't like to hate on people though.
Yeah.
I don't.
As far as this rap shit goes,
I feel what you're saying though. Because everybody has those egotistic.
Yeah.
It's something I work on every day.
Everybody has a little
rap,
small issue.
There's so much rappers that are like, it's a part of being a rapper. You got to be egotistic. So it's natural to be jealous of somebody, but not jealous to the point where you want to like plot to see them niggas lose, or like you really worried about their numbers like that.
But it can turn into that.
I mean, like, not with me. Like,
well, I'm saying if you keep if you let yourself,
I'm not worried about
go down that path.
But if you do that, you're dumb.
If you pop,
oh yeah, you are. Of course.
You could be spending your time on something that's far much more meaningful.
That's exactly what goes in my head. Like, I'm wasting time. I better turn to something else.
Niggas that win, bro. I'll be like, shout out to y'all, but it makes me hungry. It makes me want to be like, all right, I'm gonna one up y'all. You know what I mean? So it just motivates me. It does that more than anything. It's never like I feel like I'm in competition with anybody, because I'm in my own lane. I'm in my whole other world. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as far as, like, the whole top 20 list and shit, that shit ain't relevant to me, because, like, they don't understand what we're about to impact in music. Not just hip-hop, but music. And, like, we're about to, like, try to impact culture, like, overall. And I'm, like, stepping outside of boxes people ain't used to. And
like, doing something shit that has never been done before.
Yeah, like, and that shit people don't want to risk. People stay inside of these boxes, and that culture's already moving with just to stay cool. And I'm like, bro, I got, like, people on my team that I really feel like is, like, gonna change music or like change culture through their mindsets, through their music, through everything, their image and everything. You know what I mean? So like, really, it's just like I'm overall just trying to impact culture, man. Trying to, you know what I mean, give people something different, and that's what the music industry wants. Is like, you never know what's gonna be the next big thing until you hear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you said, at the end of the day, it's a business, and that's what sells, I think.
Yeah, it's new. They want something that's new, but not too unfamiliar. You know what I mean? Something that hits home, but still, like, make you be like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? So...
Keystone, please sponsor me. Look, I told you guys I'm always drinking your beer. But how do you stay true to yourself? How do you stay true to Jug?
Man.
Is it hard? Is it easy?
Staying true to myself is like as an overall person, like...
Just
like
overall,
to my old image of like Jug the Mafia and shit.
How do you stay true to Jaqboiilucc?
Man, I just like literally I've been through so much, bro, that like there's not anything I could go through right now that's gonna knock me down and make me like get that low to where like I beat myself up or get like, bro, I like been through so much. So I accept life for what it is, bro. Really, and like I don't know. I got a good understanding, I guess, through the 23 years that I've had already. You know what I mean? So I just moved the way I move. You know what I mean?
How do you stay true to yourself? How do you stay true to, like you say, like what you do?
Like, and I'm gonna go back on what I said. Like, I'm real integral, like the energy that surround me. No matter what. I'm real integral with the energy that surround me.
My bad.
You good? But like, I'm real integral with the energy that surround me. Like, everywhere I go, like I read the whole room before I even take a seat. Like, if I don't feel right or feel comfortable being there, I'm not gonna be there whatsoever. Like,
we're indigo children. You hear me?
Okay.
That's how you know what an indigo child is.
Yeah, whatever that means. But
I've heard of that.
What is it? Explain it.
It's an indigo child. We're like
I don't know.
I don't either,
bro.
He don't know. He don't understand it, but I know what he mean. Like they're like the kids that are like born with like a spiritual understanding already. They're like a little closer tuned in.
They're just born wise.
Yeah, like their third eyes is open. Like I knew who God was before I ever stepped into a church type shit. Like I've I used to astral project when I was a kid. Like in my dreams, like I would like, you know what I mean, crazy shit like that. Like and like there's times where like I'm like a little like I'll be like reading the future without even knowing it, like type shit. Like I'll be I'll talk about you and then you'll call like right then or some shit. But it's like
I'll say some shit about to happen and that shit happens like right then and there.
I walk by street lights or like I go by street lights at nighttime by myself, and if I'm like really like anxious or my anxiety's kicking up, turn your lights off. Turn the lights off, flash the lights off. It's been like that my whole life, bro. Okay. And it's like it's just like I guess like a part of evolution, like spiritually
or something. Like I feel like personally I've been walking on some certain type of path that's just been designated for me and me only. Cause like I've been like around people that I've loved to death and like wish nothing happened and seen like the worst of worst happen to them. And I've been in the crazy situations where like shit flipped on me like crazy and like nothing happened to me and I walked out so safely.
Yeah, they're basically the most like just like super talented spiritual gifted like beings. You know what I mean? Like a kid that can paint a Picasso at like the age of 6, and you're like, how is this kid like that? You know what I mean? And he's already like an old soul and has understandings. Like you're like, where the fuck does this kid learn this shit?
It's the egg. It's like the story of the egg.
Cause I know that I've lived like more lives than this life. Like I don't know. Some people might go to heaven, all that shit, but I've like came back to earth like 10 times.
That's exactly.
I feel like I've been here over.
Do you know Riley G?
Riley, yeah.
The photographer. He put on this episode last night. It was called The Egg. And it was talking about that, like when you die, you don't go to heaven or hell.
Reincarnate.
You just
made all of us existential as fuck.
You experience, it's like this creator was like, I want you to experience all of life that I've created, so that you can be God.
Yeah, to an extent. Like I feel like you got to go through things, or you're gonna keep living life until you get it right, and you can finally what is that?
Solve it in cycles.
It's called what's that fucking word?
Nirvana.
I can't think of it.
Enlightenment?
No, it's
I almost sound stupid. I'm quit.
Ascension.
Oh, okay.
When you reach ascension is when you finally like correct yourself, like, because some people live lives over and over and over doing the same shit, just getting the same shit wrong. You know what I mean? I feel like you gotta figure it out completely right and become one with yourself, and then you fucking, you know what I mean?
Bro, that's the scary shit that I think about at night.
Nah, bro. That's what Buddhist people.
That's why I got quiet.
Buddhist people believe in that shit, or is it Buddhist or Hindus?
Creepy.
Like they believe that you
I think
come
it's Hindus.
back.
That's just like an awful concept, though. Like
until you get like going through cycles till you get it right.
It's almost like, what pain do you have to go through that you handle incorrectly? I feel like the only emotion that I think would truly matter would be like empathy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh God.
So it's just kind of like, do you just fuck up?
Imagine like,
or is it like a situation that you go through that you handle incorrectly, but it's also like, who's to say that you handled it incorrectly?
Yeah,
it just gets worse and worse the more you think about it.
That's why my eyes kind of watering up. Like I was thinking kind of deep.
What would be worse though? Like actually burning in hell, or having to live the same life over and over and over and over and over and over the same shit?
That's what I asked this one guy one time.
Plot twist. What if that is the hell?
No, that's what I asked this one guy. Dude, I asked this.
Interpreted as hell.
That could be.
I asked this one guy. I was like, "Do you believe in heaven or hell?" He was like, "Yeah, because we're living in hell right now."
Yeah, like
this is hell right now.
My soul feels like it's been here so long that it's tired of this shit. Like I want to ascend already, but like I feel like I'm like I haven't got shit right, or like
really. I feel like I'm just beginning.
I'm going to.
I feel like I'm just beginning with myself. If you want to be honest, like,
honestly, I feel like I've been here for a long time, man.
I never feel. I feel like I'm new.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's weird. It is weird.
I can see that. I
really do. I feel like this isn't my first life. Like for real, for like there's like a really like.
I just had a little moment right now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
because I really knew, like, there's times where, like, bro, I know this sounds crazy, but, like, I remember being in my mom's womb, bro. Like, I remember, like, being in my mother's stomach, like, dead ass serious. I remember hearing people, like, through water, like imagine, like, hearing somebody trying to talk underwater or some shit, hearing my, like, people's voices and shit through there, like, just, but vivid, small memories, just, like, and then I have memories of my sister tickling me, like, and me laughing so hard, but not having, like, English in my vocabulary yet, like, being so young of a baby that I couldn't say nothing and I just start crying, you know what I mean? Like, I have memories like that, and that shit ain't normal. I know that shit ain't normal.
Fuck.
I just make this shit up, bro. I've, like, had these memories. Like, I remember shit from when I was 4 years old.
You're on the last leg of your cycles. You're going to ascend very soon.
I feel like it, bro. I feel like I'm, like, there, bro. That's why I'm so weird to people. It's like I'm so, like, on a different understanding, bro. Like, I think that being a Christian and being a Muslim's right. You know, I think they're both the right ways to God. Like, some people need that certain path, you know what I mean? So I'm, like, one of those people that are, like, everybody's gonna fight wars about that shit. I'm like, bro, y'all both right. You know what I mean?
What do you say in that show? All religions are right in their own way.
Anything that's gonna get you to that way of life, that whole enlightenment. You know what I mean? Like, anything. Some people need those paths, bro, and then some people like me just, like, understand it all overall, that they are the same path. You know what I mean? Because I was just born with that path just already ahead of me, like, just right there in front of me. So,
how are you feeling over there, Jen?
I'm feeling okay.
You thinking?
She's a philosophical person. She had me confused.
I think about that because it's just kind of like,
it's real though.
On what scale of suffering does a person deserve to be like, okay, you learned your lesson, or like you learned, you know, like,
I feel like it's what you
like
put
you have like this true, like, appreciation.
That's what the show was. Is like how you treat other people, because that's you.
Yeah, and so that's why I say, you know, is it just kind of like, if you're talking about, like, ascension or something, you know, is it like you have to, like, reach, like, a certain level of empathy where you essentially just feel?
I feel like everybody has their own levels in like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what your purpose is and what you were supposed to figure out, and, like, your spiritual self knows that. It already knows what it wants out of the life that you got in this third dimensional body that we blessed with in the small amount of time. It has goals of its own that it wants to manifest, and it's like, it could be smaller, some could be greater, you know what I mean? But I feel like it's all varies, you know what I mean? Like, you deep down know what you want to do.
I was thinking about that the other day.
Yeah.
Like,
but if you might not accomplish it this life, so who's not to say that you're gonna come back again and try to get it right the next one?
I just really go.
But your spirit knows what it wants before you do. That's the same reason why you be the like, you have, like, gut feelings that something bad's about to happen, and it happens. That's like a fourth dimensional you trying to warn your third dimensional self, because time isn't existing over there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because our spiritual energy is on a whole different, like, science to it. You get what I mean? It's something we don't understand like that yet.
Yeah, like, I guess if I was speaking, like, on, like, a personal level, I do feel like an old soul sometimes, just because of, like, not even, like,
your
knowledge.
understanding.
Well, kind of. No, I don't know.
Fuck.
I feel like,
so maybe when people say I'm an old soul, they're telling the truth.
well, it's almost the appreciation I have for certain things is almost, like, outdated, it feels, or, like, I don't know, like, I feel like that sometimes, or also I just kind of feel like on an empathetic level, or like on like on a moral level, it kind of shocks me sometimes how people, even, like, way older than me, they don't
think like that and shit.
They don't feel things on the moral level the way I feel them, and I'm just kind of, and I don't know if I'm just, like, a pussy, or if it's just human. Kind of like a. It's just so confusing.
It's because everybody's so people. Detached from that.
Yeah,
shit.
And so I really do believe that, you know, when I experience people like that not that they don't, like, think the way I think, but it's just like, when you meet people that don't
scoop
have
on the
heart,
mic a little bit.
Sorry, like, when you meet people that don't have, like, the heart that you have, or, like, the empathy you have, or the morals you have, or, like, the movement that you have, it's just almost kind of like a, damn, I hope that happens for you one day, you know? And so I guess it makes sense, like, to feel like you're, like, on, like, different wavelengths than other people, and so maybe, like, different lives than other people.
They want us to desensitize.
I've had a realization. I'm a new soul. You guys are all old.
They want us desensitized to that shit. That's what society does to us. So there's a lot of people out here that are just like you and just like me that want to think deep like that, but, like, literally, it's the mind control shit they got going on in the world. It's the fucked up shit that's going on in the world, and all the negative energy basically just makes people bleed to this shit. Like, they really think that way too, but really they probably will never actually do it because of everything that's going on right now in the world.
People just like focus too much on things. Like I know, like
we're
world's
supposed to be
fucked
free.
up.
We're supposed to be free minded and just That's why this shit's good. Like doing shit like this because it opens your mind and shit. There's some people that don't have this
fun
shit.
to talk about
Well,
this.
I feel like that's just kind of how you grow and like in perspective and like just maturity and like knowledge is like through conversation, just like through like hearing different opinions.
Communication is a key factor of being a human. Like we ain't shit.
Seriously.
We ain't
I mean,
shit without that.
that's knowledge. That's like everybody is teaching
and
each
communication
other.
is something we have to have, and that's the one thing that we don't have because of,
if you don't say nothing, you won't know anything.
And social media keeps us from having face to face like this type shit. And this shit's a whole.
I have a problem with like that, like reading what people say, like I can read what you're saying, like.
You get to know a person a lot.
Your
better.
delivery is a lot different.
Yeah, like you know.
Sometimes it pisses me
like
off.
This, you know what I mean?
Sometimes I get offended with people saying, I'm like, are you fucking with me?
And you can read it out of context, and it can be like something. where
for
you're
sure.
Like, motherfucker, did you just say that?
I do that a lot. I was like,
read out of context, and then aggressively.
Maybe he wasn't even being.
Then I'll go back and read it the right. I'll be like, oh, he was like, I already done flip shit on the ass. Oh god.
That's probably half the time we didn't got. That's probably why.
Me and Starway will bump heads, bro. We
That's
got
probably
down.
why half percent why we even got into it.
I'll tell Starway, I'm ready to kickbox right now. Do not. Yeah, this nigga will be like,
We can do this shit.
I
That's
will be
pretty crazy, your best shit right now. So, like what you said earlier, man, we're only here for a short amount of time, but we're only. If you're lucky, you're only given even a short amount of time to be productive. To be productive
tomorrow, bro. So I'm just trying to impact.
So I just think about like, if you're lucky, you get 70 years. If you're lucky, you're fucking productive. What, maybe 30 of those, 40 of those years, like truly productive. Possibly. What you want to do.
Yeah,
and what you want to do with life, like truly, like you're given even a short amount of time, man. So you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Just get out there and fucking do it, guys. Fuck it. Who cares?
Impact life, bro. And whatever you do, be great at it, man. Make sure that you mark yourself in history through it. Like, don't just be somebody.
You better.
You know what I mean? That's my goal, man. I could be gone next year, but I swear to God, if I died like 6 months from now, I would still be an impactful person.
You gonna live on
the history of this city. You know what I mean? The city will always remember. The state will always remember me. The world will always remember me. So
somebody gonna remember me.
It's Joe DeMafia worldwide, man. So
Jaqboiilucc. Yeah. Thank you, sir, for coming.
Everybody that be watching the podcast, I love y'all, man.
I appreciate you, sir.
I'm already subscribed and shit on like 4 different YouTube.
I appreciate you, dog. You were talking about, we shouted you out, me and Shake.
Yeah, shout out.
I don't want to give out his government name again.
To the moon, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool. Does that y'all? That's a fucking cool.
It's getting mastered right now, so it's gonna be.
That's a cool title.
Look to the moon, man. It has a whole concept behind it, kind of like.
Yeah, he kind of went in on it. What does that mean to you?
Look to the moon.
Yeah.
I used to look to the moon whenever I was in the children's home and I wanted to like find somewhere to escape. Like I knew I couldn't go nowhere else, but I would be just stuck in that bitch, wanting to go home, missing my parents, all this shit. I look to the moon and I feel comfortable, and it reminded me of everything I wanted to dream, everything that I wanted to make happen in my life in the future. So like when I look to the moon, I just feel like inspired into my dreams. You know what I mean? Which is how me and Shake Money are living life right now.
He was telling me about that, and I was thinking about it. I was like, man, that's like he's like on a cosmic level. I can feel connected to the heavens, like,
the moon,
like just connected to something else that's like greater.
Yeah,
it was cool when he said that. I like that.
Really about dreaming though. It's really about staying true to yourself and never giving up on your dreams, no matter how old you get.
That's what I was about to say, man. No matter how old you are, dream really big, dog. Dream big. Man. I have a lot of big dreams. Fuck it.
Star got a lot of music on.
Don't lose that.
Yeah,
I say don't.
Do.
I really mean that, man. If you're listening, don't lose that.
Don't let society.
Like that mentality where you're like, I dreams, and you dream big, and you have these fucking huge goals. Don't ever lose sight of that.
It's never too late.
It's never too late. You're never, you're still young no matter how old you are.
I didn't step in the studio until I was 21 years old.
So there you go. I didn't start this till I was 22. So
fucking man.
So there you go. Starway, thank you for coming, man. You got anything else to say out here? Where can they find your music?
Everywhere.
You can find me everywhere. But look up Trap Star Ace if you're trying to find me. I'm finna drop under the Ygstarway name.
Yeah, we about
next
to debut
week.
His new name and everything. Just like my new name, we about to debut his. And he got a lot of music like about to be on the way. So videos, all that shit.
Where can they find Jug the Mafia?
You can find him on Instagram at
Ygstarway.
Yeah, go follow that boy. You can find Jug the Mafia on Instagram at Jug the Mafia Worldwide. You know what I mean? Jug the Mafia.
Jug like that.
Got Facebook, all that shit. I just barely made the Facebook page though, so everybody go do that. You know what I mean? Oh, YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
For sure.
All that shit.
Do it.
And we got merch on the way and all that shit. So
Choppa, get a hold of these guys. That's Paramount Prince.
I got shows too, so everybody get tickets, all that shit.
There you go. What's your friend's name? What's your name?
Shout out Jigga J.
You got anything to say, man? Say something to
Shit, everybody that's doing music in love, but just keep on pushing it.
There you go. That's it right there.
Jug
Jen,
like that.
you got anything else?
No, this was a surprisingly very enlightening
It
conversation.
was fun. I liked it.
Yeah,
we'll
I
do it
liked
again.
I love to
We'll
have
do it again.
somebody,
Bring more.
Yeah.
We'll have more mics set up next time. You can bring more
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, I'll probably just bring like 1 or 2 everyone at a time, but I eventually need to come back to this bitch by myself and get my mojo. You know what I'm saying?
Whenever you're ready.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll be back eventually. Give me about
April?
30 episodes. Looking at it. Yeah.
April, May,
Yeah.
June, July, August,
We
whatever.
do like end of April shit. Fucking like
Okay.
midway through.
We'll do
April.
that.
All right,
Thank
cool.
you. We'll see y'all next time.
Love you, bro.
Bye.
There you go. Episode 106, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe to their YouTube. Jug the Mafia, if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube. And, if you're still watching and you haven't done that. Thank you, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.